Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine tutorial series. So today I'm going to continue with my bow and arrow mechanics. So this is what I'm going to do today. So when I press Alt, my character will equip the bow like this. It is not finished yet. You have to add a arrow and draw the bow string to the right hand, and so I had to do that those parts yet, but this is the part that I'm going to cover today. And when I release Alt, the character will put back the sword, sorry, not sword, bow into back and go to normal mode like this. Okay, and as always, this episode is sponsored by these generous Patreons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Alright, so now I have the quiver and the bow strapped to the back of my character, and now I'm going to work on equipping the bow. So let's first see how did I equip my other weapons. So it happens in here. I attach whatever the weapon that I need to equip into the hand socket, and here at that time I only have weapon 1 and 2, and these melee weapons are equipped by right hand, but in this case the bow should go to the left hand and the arrow should go to the right hand. So how can we do this? So for the equip part, I think I can use this animation. Hand will go like this and the bow will be equipped. But for the draw arrow part, my hand should go up from the right side, as in here, and get an arrow to the hand and draw it like this. So I'll download both of these animations without a skin, and not that, this one as well. And I have added the road bomb and with the conversion in the blender. I have already shown you how to do that, so I'm not going to show. I didn't record that part. So here I'll create a new folder, bow and arrow, and import that two animations. Night. Oh wait, last time I forgot to give the night RM for both animations. Right. Okay, this one is right, correct. And okay, both animations are correct. Oh, why do I have this? Okay, now these are the animations that I am going to use. Right, and now, so let's see what are the inputs that I already have. I have jump, sprint, toggle run, toggle weapon 1. Okay, so for the to draw the arrow, I'm going to use Well, I want to use middle mouse button, but I have already used that for lock on. So I'll change this to Q, and I'll add a new action called draw arrow and use the button middle mouse button. Well, no, that wouldn't work because when I release that button, I should go back to the usual weapon. So therefore, instead of middle mouse button, I'll add alt. I haven't used that anywhere, and I'll give the lock on behavior the same thing as it used to be. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do it. So when I press alt, I will draw an arrow, and when I release alt, I will again switch back to the normal weapon. So while I'm drawing the arrow, I need to press left mouse button to attack or fire arrows. Right, let's go ahead and implement that. So first I'll open my character blueprint, and go to fight anim graph. Yeah, it's here. So here I'll implement that draw arrow. I'll put it inside a node, and let's go inside here. So when I press, I should equip the bow. For that I need to have montages. So I'll create a montage with this, and it should stop here. So to stop my character there, I'll use this trick. Drag and drop this animation again, and here I'll make, no, I don't need that. So I'll make this last part loop. Create a montage section. I'll name it looping or loop, and right now it is looping, and I'll draw this line here. Okay, the difference is too much. Right, okay, this is good. And also this is drawing arrow part. I need this one as well, equip bow. Okay, So now here, first I need to check if my character is ready. So this is this one. I have implemented this before for other purposes, for purposes like, so let's say when I am in the middle of some attack or middle of some action, so therefore I should not be able to draw arrow while I am doing this other thing. I should wait until that thing is over. So that's why I am using this is ready macro. Okay, now if my character is ready, I should equip play this montage. I'll use this note like this. Right, and the montage is this one. And I should play this part only once. Well, actually, yeah, that's okay. And after this one, if after this part is completed, I should play the draw arrow part. Oh, play montage. The same mesh and draw arrow. Okay, but this is not all. Let's just see how it works out so far. Right. So when I release the Alt button, no, let's first move the bow to left hand. So for that, I need a socket on the left hand to attach my bow. Let's add a scene component to the mesh, and I'll call it left hand socket, and I'll attach this to left hand. Okay, and it would be better if I move this one a little bit to the middle of the hand. So therefore, what if I use this one? Okay, that seems good enough. And now I need to see how my bow will looks when the bow is on the hand. So for that, I'll change the animation blueprint for a little while. Use a custom mode, an animation asset, and I'll use this one. Draw a montage. Right. Now I can see how my bow will look when it is on the hand of this guy. So first I'll place this bow on here and set the location to 0, 0, 0. I'll pause animations. Wait, I can't pause animations. Now I need to fix the rotation of this left hand socket. I think this bow is a little too small for this character. Let's fix it. I'll set the rotation offline. Yeah, I'm referring to some images. It seems my bow should be at least in this size. So I'll enlarge my bow about 2 times of the size. Let's see. Yeah, it seems the size is okay now, but then I need to reposition the bow to match with this weapons handling point, that means here. Right. Okay, it seems fine. And then I'll hide this sword. Just in case if you wonder how did this sword come here, it is from the parent class. So you can refer to previous videos if you are not sure. Okay, this is a little slanted. Let's view in the front. Right. How about left? Okay. Not okay. Right, now let's go back to perspective mode. Okay, now the left hand socket location is correct. Now I'll move this back to bow strap with 0 0 0 location and rotation. Okay, now I feels it too large on the character, but let's look into that later. Now I'll change the animation blueprint back to the one this already had. Now let's see how it looks. Wait, I did not still do the part that I must do in order to move the bow to the left hand. So I'll do that part now. It should happen here. First I'll add a notifier to this, a montage notifier to this animation montage right here. Okay, I'll name this one equip bow. I don't really need the name, but still I'll do that. And here on notify begin, I'll do this. First I need a reference to the current weapon. No, not the current weapon, to the bow. Okay, and then attach to component, and the parent should be left hand socket, and this should happen on notify begin. and then I should move. First I'll keep the location and everything world, and then after this part I'll move this using move component to. I'll set the relative location to 0 0 0 and the rotation to 0 0, because that's the rotation and location I need to have in order to properly place it on the left hand. And the time is 0.2, that's it, 0.1. I'm not sure, let's see how it happens. Okay, now let's play and see what happens. Okay, I don't need this weapon now, and hold, right. Okay, now my character have equipped the bow, but when I release the alt I should put back the bow. So let's do that part also. And before that, if I already have some weapon on my hands, I should put back into the weapon strap, and I'll come to that later after doing this part. So then if I release the alt again, I should check if I have already drawn the arrow, or otherwise it wouldn't make sense. So here I'll make another variable, a boolean variable called bow equipped. I'll put it under white, and the default value should be false. And here if this part happens, now here I'll set this to true, and then when I release the alt, I'll do a branch here and check if I have already equipped the bow. If I have equipped that, then I should stop this montage. Oh, I should put back the bow. So how can I do that? I'll use the same animation montage like this. For that, let's duplicate this part and on notify begin I'll do the opposite of this thing. That means I'll duplicate this one and this, and then here instead of the left hand socket as the parent, I need to use bow strap as the parent, and here I should set back bow equipped to false. Now let's see how it works out. I'll put back the other weapon for now, and I'm going to press alt, right, and now I'm going to release alt. Okay, it works fine. I'm still pressing the alt and I'm going to release it now. Right, well, it seems the bow and arrow is more complex than I thought, so therefore I have already taken about 25 minutes, so I'll stop it right here and I'll do the next part in the next episode. In the next episode I'm going to work on handle when I have equipped another weapon already, when I draw the bow. So I'm going to put it back on the back and I'm gonna equip the bow, and so that stuff. So that means this one. So let's say I already have a weapon here. So but when I press Alt, this weapon is also still here, but it should go back. So I'll fix this problem in the next episode. Alright, so if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club, and depending on the tier you join, you will have different privileges. And also I'll put the latest source code into the Patreon page as well. Okay, see you in the next episode. Goodbye.